So Amy canceled the post-movie pre-show nap, so this is going to be probably a pretty irritable podcast.
We're all babies. We need some naps.
Yeah.
We need our baby naps.
Baby naps. Yeah, that's true. I forgot. But see, the thing is, when I brought up the post-movie nap, no one said anything. And now they're bringing it up again as if we had discussed it throughout.
You fed us sugar halfway through the movie, Amy.
Yeah. Then we had to be bouncy for a little while.
Yeah, now there was not going to be a post-movie pre-show nap once you gave us all that sugar.
And now I'm having more. And surprisingly, it's not making me feel joyful.
You have to let it go then.
No. No, because I don't do that. I don't know how to let things go.
Welcome to the I Hate Critics 1994 podcast. I'm professional film critic Sean Patrick. With me is MJ.
Hello.
Amy.
Hi.
This week we're talking about... Oh, Amy, who's the sponsor?
Oh, the Pontiac Fiero, the
car, it's too big for even Danny Devito.
Oh. The car that also has emotional... attachment disorder.
The Fiero's in a toxic relationship.
Oh, poor Fiero.
With Pontiac.
Let me get the Grand Dam on the phone real quick.
That's why it's dead now.
Oh, you know what? It's not dead. If it can sponsor us, then it's alive and well. Damn it. Yeah. I don't know. This movie really kind of sucked the life out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was...
I'm going to float a secret theory here that Penny Marshall didn't actually direct Renaissance Man. It was her brother.
Who's rotting in hell right now.
Hi, Gary.
Hello.
Say hi to my
I'm
dad.
walking here.
Because there's no way. Because Penny's really talented. You know, she did League of Their Own. She's big.
all right.
Yeah, she makes good movies. So
and then
this had to be, her brother directed this secretly.
Yep.
Secretly, her
it's
brother
like, hey,
directed this.
Can I direct this under your name?
People don't know it's a piece of shit if I direct it myself. So,
right.
Penny, I'm going to borrow your name and none of your talent.
Oh, he must really hate his sister. Because this movie wanted to be like a comedic Dead Poets Society / Dangerous Minds.
Yeah.
And it succeeded at neither.
I can't be a teacher. You know how many kids bring guns to school these days? That hit well from 1994. 5 years before fucking Columbine.
And you sounded like Louis right then. Louis De Palma. God bless.
I thought you were going to say Louis C.K. I'm like, where'd that come from?
Oh, no. What do you don't invoke that name on this podcast?
We're going to get off of tangents immediately just because fuck this movie. But
This movie.
I was watching something about Louis C.K. the other day. And I want to run this past you. And this is completely off topic, but I don't care. I've been rolling this around in my head for a little bit.
Okay.
Remember there's a bit that he did before he got canceled? There's like this famous like Louis C.K. bit where he's talking about how men are the greatest danger to women.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's like, yeah, this is really funny. He's calling out men for being shitty. I want you to think about this a little bit differently for a moment, right? The whole bit is like he's talking about the horrible things that men have done to women over the years. And it's supposed to be, the idea is that we're all thinking like this is really Louis being very progressive, like almost feminist.
Yeah, we actually really liked him back then.
But when you really reframe the bit to who Louis is now and you think about it, when he's saying this thing about men being the greatest danger to women, I think what he's actually doing is blaming women for continuing to give men access to them. And so basically, this isn't about him being a progressive feminist. This is about him blaming women for allowing dangerous men to continue to fuck with them.
Yeah. This is why we choose the bear.
Wow. So pleasant.
Because now, like, Louis thinks, I swear to God, if you've heard, I've only just heard a few pieces of his modern post-cancellation stuff. He thinks he's one of the good guys. He believes that because he only masturbated in front of women who didn't want him to, that he's one of the good ones because he didn't actually harm them physically. So he's one of the good guys. Stop being mad at me, everybody. I'm one of the good guys. I didn't touch anybody.
Okay.
You touched their mind. That's something you can't go back on, man.
You can't forget that
Nobody wants anyone to touch their mind. That's not...
He wants to frame it like this is... He's like going on about how this is his kink. Masturbating in front of women is his kink. But the reality of it is it's about humiliation. It's about humiliating them while pretending that it's about him. Mm-hmm. But really, they're the ones who are humiliated.
Right.
And he gets to be, the guy who goes, isn't it funny that I masturbate in front of women? I'm so pathetic. Aren't I funny?
I'm just sad now.
Yeah.
So back to Danny DeVito.
But no, yeah. I'm so Midwestern, but no, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get that out of my head.
That blows my... Yeah, like you... I don't know how you can think that you're a good guy with your dick out in front of a chick and she didn't say, hey, can I see that? If she doesn't say that, don't pull it out.
It's truly bizarre. I used to think back in 2017, just before Me Too, I was like, I thought I was normal, right? I thought I'm this normal guy because in my life, I've never taken a photo of my penis and sent it to someone. Never in my life, not one time.
That's not normal.
Under any circumstance. I've never done that. And it turns out you're right. That's not normal.
It's not normal.
Most guys apparently are fucking doing this.
God.
Yeah, they'll just... Dude, the amount of unsolicited pictures that you get.
When I first got my computer back when we were living in the trailer all those years ago, the first night I'm going into a music chat room to talk about music, and immediately, like, these, messengers coming in like, hey, ASL, age, sex, lasagna. And
Lasagna, yes,
obviously,
of course.
And so you'd say, oh, I'm a female, 21, whatever, 22. And then immediately respond within seconds with a dick pic. Immediately. And I'd be like, well, that doesn't tell me anything other than your sex. So, I hated that.
You could get his age by counting the rings around his dick.
Oh! As someone who's seen an old man's wedding, no one deserved that. No one deserved that.
So there's this thing, right, where, like, back around this time, I'm learning about this for the first time, because I am that naive, yes. I mean, I know a lot. I have a lot of male friends, but I think most of them don't tell me if they're sending their dick to people. They never mentioned it, that they were doing it.
No, keep the creepy to yourself.
And I appreciate that. Maybe they just thought, Sean's not the guy I'm going to tell that I'm sending my dick to people. Mm-hmm. Maybe I just didn't have that show me your dick picture energy. I don't know. Well, you didn't. But I just didn't know that guys were doing this all the time. So I got, in 2017, I had this female co-host for the first time. Her name was Allie. Fucking brilliant woman. Just absolutely adore her. She's a teacher now. Mm-hmm. She's explaining all this stuff to me about first of all, she gave me 1 in 5. The statistic.
Oh, right.
The horrifying statistic. But then she's like, oh, yeah, I've got an entire folder of dicks on my Facebook Messenger. Just a folder of dicks.
A folder?
I mean, imagine the folder. And
See,
just imagine, like,
sending it over Facebook Messenger?
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, you get the pixels.
Dude, some people are stupid, but at least like my generation, they send it over Snapchat where it deletes immediately.
It's Snapchat where it belongs.
Snapchat. We're for dicks.
And at least you can like close out of it immediately. Like if it pops up, you're just like, nope, off my
Get
screen. Unless they send multiple videos, which has happened before. No.
So then this other coworker, Carissa, and we're working together and we're having this same conversation about dick pics. To the point where she's like telling me she's got an even bigger folder than Allie does. Because Carissa's been on the radio for a few years. Mm-hmm. Lots of strangers send women in radio their dicks. It's just a thing.
I did get a few when I was on Mix. Again, for some reason I'm a magnet for 60 to 70-year-old men from Clinton, Iowa, who like to ride their hogs to the Sturgeon Festival.
Oh, God.
It's Sturgis. Regardless, but thanks.
Yeah.
I feel like I wasn't appreciative enough. I didn't say thank you on air. So if you sent me a dick pic in 2012, thanks. Hey. Thanks.
Hey. Great dick.
Great dick. Except for yours, Ron. Not my co-host. The other guy that sent me.
So Chris and I actually developed this game where when we had men come to the studio for any reason, we would just ask each other, so do you think is he a dick pic person? And she's like, yeah, I think he might be a dick pic person. But there are a couple times where I said to her, so what do you think? Dick pic or no? She goes, oh, yeah, I've got one.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Poor Carissa. She deserved better. Jeez.
See, my friends had clever ways of not getting more dick pics. Sending a dick pic back.
Oh. Like saying no thank you, right? Even better. No thank you.
Return to sender.
Oh, that's terrible. I hate it.
Send back one with warts.
Oh.
I preferred this one.
Thank you. Jesus.
Yeah, what do you think Danny DeVito's dick looks like?
Oh, God. I'm scared of that image.
Look, he has kids. He's a father. I feel bad for
He made the mistake of being in this movie.
He did.
Danny DeVito plays an ad agency executive who's an asshole to everybody, who hates everyone, and we hate him in return. And when he gets fired, we celebrate. But,
I mean...
because he deserved it, because he was a dick.
Yeah.
He ends up visiting exposition job interview.
Yes.
And she explains to Jennifer Lewis explains to him, you're going to be a teacher now because you have a master's degree, so you get to be a teacher.
I wish I would have known that.
It's a thing. I think it is actually a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
Great.
I can't tell you.
Certain things, yes.
Yeah. It's enough to get him his job as a teacher on an army base where he's got 7 students who are going to get kicked out of the army unless they study
Shakespeare.
Comprehension.
Oh,
basic comprehension. MJ, tell us what basic comprehension is.
Well, it's basic comprehension. That's what it is.
Yep.
It's basic comprehension.
I just comprehended what you just said.
Oh, wow.
And I am very basic.
Pretty basic.
You're good at basic comprehension then.
100%.
You picked up the concept of this show.
Thank you. I'm very bright.
Send your dick pics to Amy at
care of PontiacFiero.com. Preferably, could you send me a picture of your dick inside of a Pontiac Fiero? I'd like to do that too.
If you want to keep your dicks out of the spam file, you have to send it directly to the dick pic email.
Mm-hmm. And I want to see your face. I'm not going to put it up on the internets, but I want to see your face. I do.
Try to get your face behind your dick when you're taking the picture. Some of you, that'll be more of a challenge than for others.
Oh, no. You know what? You feel so good when you send a dick pic. And I want you to feel proud enough to show who you really are.
Yes.
And who knows?
Little
You could win a prize.
Little manscaping before you send
Nah,
it.
give me the full jungle bush. I don't like when men trim. I want it long and proud.
That's how you respond to a dick pic, isn't it?
Yeah.
A woman's vagina, just a full forest.
That's what I'm saying. Let your garden grow. Who has time to snip and snail anything? I don't want to do that. That's why I don't mow the lawn outside.
So we weren't planning on monetizing this YouTube video, were we?
Nah. And you know what? Fuck them if they can't take a joke. Just like this movie.
Oh yeah, Renaissance Man.
Yeah, remember we
watched a movie.
I I feel like this one is going to be one of those forgettable ones, like that Wesley Snipes one that none of us can remember.
Yeah.
Still don't remember what that was.
No.
It was Broiling Spot.
Broiling Spot, that's right.
Spot.
Oh, where he's a chef. Wesley Snipes is a chef. Broiling Spot. Oddly enough, it was a thriller.
Yeah.
God damn it.
He's murdering people by boiling them to death.
Can you finish this rice in under an hour? But it must not go above 88 degrees.
Oh! I love it. They just like zoom in shots. He's got sweat coming down. Oh my god. This is life or death.
If you stop stirring,
In
it'll
a
explode.
world. You
Sir?
can't put rice in a microwave.
Sir, my arm's getting tired.
Keep stirring, bitch.
Too damn bad.
I think Gary Marshall wrote this movie.
Indeed.
So Mark Wahlberg's in this movie.
As Marky Mark.
Is.
He's a white guy with no rhythm.
Right. Yes.
Famously,
I totally remember that.
without rhythm, guy who rapped.
Oh, hey, let's find that song.
Hey, find
he
his
did.
song.
All right,
What was the
let's
name
see
of
it.
Marky Mark's song in this movie? He had a
well,
song.
Marky. We're gonna get Marky Mark to plant a celebrity tree. Paul Rudd, clueless.
Well, at least he's doing something with his fame.
That's it. Well, he does say that, actually, yeah. From, what's this movie called again?
It's called To Be or Not to Be.
How did you find it so fucking fast?
Or is it called Life in the Streets?
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Oh.
Did you find it?
I think I did. Oh, it's gonna be so bad.
Oh, it's...
Oh.
Remember that?
He sings in this, guys.
Is it him singing or is it somebody else singing?
This is some old Janet Jackson type of shit. But it ain't about that.
Did you say it was some Janet Jackson type of shit?
Yeah.
Street life drama. Hey yo, I grew up rough in the streets of Boston.
Boston.
Live real ruthless.
Got a restaurant called Wahlburgers.
God, you can't live by the knife, guys.
Wait till
Don't
it
do
gets
it.
to the chorus.
What the hell you say?
Life in the streets, it ain't easy.
We heard this in the movie, and I looked over at Sean and I said, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?"
It's at the pivotal moment where one of the kids is getting arrested for having formerly been a crack dealer.
You could barely hear it, but it sounded like Weird Al singing a love ballad. I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Why are they parodying this scene?
Joke's on us. That's what it is. The whole joke's
Well,
on
the context of that is that Devito discovers that this kid who's in his class, again, he's teaching a bunch of military guys basic comprehension. Which, what is that? Again, don't worry about what it is. We'll get there. He discovers that one of these kids is like super smart. So he takes that kid's name and he gives it to James Remar, and James Remar looks it up, and it turns out, oh, hey, this guy is not who he says he is. He's actually a crack dealer who's hiding in the military, and we're going to now arrest him. And then they decide to play that song under the arrest
Life
to underline
in
the
the
tragedy.
It
Life in the
easy.
streets.
Hang on.
How do we know this scene is really dramatic? Society.
Some Janet Jackson type shit.
I'm saying the title of the movie wrong. Did you know that? We're supposed to say Renaissance.
Nope.
Renaissance Man. It's
No.
Renaissance Man.
Nope, we're never going to say that.
Renaissance.
Nope.
No, it's
Nope.
Renaissance Man, bro.
It's Renaissance Fair.
He drops the title.
For
in
a
there.
Renaissance Fair.
He does drop the title in the movie. Thanks for pointing that out.
Has nothing to do with the rest of the film, but, you know.
Doesn't
call it Renaissance man.
He...
It's just a person with a lot of different interests.
Yeah, well...
Makes you a Renaissance man if you have a lot of different interests.
So I'm a Renaissance man?
Sure.
Why not?
No, I'm asking, am I?
Probably.
Does that
Don't
mean
know.
am I a short king?
Danny DeVito is.
No, I asked
Well,
about...
you're even shorter than Danny DeVito, so probably.
I'm a very short king. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Anyone under 6'3".
Is that right?
Oh, that's a Cody Co reference.
Oh, that's right. Fucking Cody. Damn it. Life in the streets. God, that's going to be in my head now forever.
But he was the most inspired student because he sent Danny DeVito a letter that quoted Hamlet.
Ah, yeah.
Like I said on the show last week, this is a movie in which Danny DeVito becomes a teacher and teaches Shakespeare through hip-hop.
Now that's hip-hop.
And then that happens in the movie just like I said it would.
Yeah.
Care to...
It was.
Anyone want to acknowledge the fact that I was right when I said that happened?
Nah.
I'm going to acknowledge the fact that I said that's what this movie is. And you said no.
Yeah, I said I don't want to acknowledge it. Why do I have to acknowledge it? Why can't you just let me be?
Just carry the truth with you that I was right.
All right. I mean, I guess. Oh, no.
So then they learn how to rap Shakespeare. They rap Hamlet. Because this is basic comprehension. And that's what you do in basic comprehension is you learn about Hamlet.
Yes.
No. I don't think that's how that works.
And hey, if you don't learn about Hamlet, you're out of the army.
What the fuck, dude?
All 6 of you who don't know.
Oh, right.
All 6 of you who don't know Hamlet.
Just you
you
kids.
6.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're out of the army
Yeah.
if you don't learn Shakespeare.
Womp womp.
If you learned nothing about Shakespeare from this experience, you're out.
You're kicking you out of the army.
Well, here's some good news. I didn't want to be in the fucking army anyway. Yeah, I
I
mean...
did not be in the army.
If only somebody had told Klinger from MASH, he just had to fail Shakespeare. He could have gotten out.
I think cross-dressing worked on Klinger. And you know what? I love that they never even acknowledged it. They're just like, oh, you look pretty today. It's the only good thing about MASH was Klinger. Like, Klinger should have had his own show and just worn dresses. And,
Hawkeye was funny.
yeah, until he got, like, really Alan Alda-y.
It was bound to happen after 12 seasons.
That's true. I like him, though. I do like him. Anyway, MASH was better than this movie.
He's a tall king.
He's a tall king. And he always looks like he's wincing when he smiles. I love that. I don't know what it is. But no, I really like him. I really respect
Did Danny
him.
DeVito have had any less energy in this role?
I think he was just like everybody else, dead behind the eyes. I mean, what kind of project is this? It is a movie that keeps making excuses for itself. It's just like, you know, you got like 5 more minutes. You have 10 more minutes. Look, I just want to finish this story, okay? Hey, you got 5 more minutes? I'm going to keep going. It just kept going.
Yeah.
And you know what? It
Wouldn't stop.
Yeah. You know what? It felt like a dick pic. It just slapped me in the face. I didn't ask for it. I didn't want it.
It's like Louis C.K. in his dressing room, inviting you to his dressing room.
I didn't ask for that. I don't want it. I'm good.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Can I send this
Question.
movie a dick pic?
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Danny DeVito, dick pic guy or not dick pic guy?
Not.
No,
Not.
no way.
No.
He would never do that.
I think there's a part of him that is so wholesome, and I mean, I don't know. I watched him do that. What's it? It's a GQ where they do the lie detector test, and he was just the cutest little old guy on there. You know, I really enjoyed that. No, he's way cooler.
Now, Mark Wahlberg, dick
pic.
guy.
Yeah.
Mark
Probably not
Wahlberg
now.
has sent you his dick before.
I bet all the 90s and early 2000s, we all have a picture of Mark Wahlberg's dick. That's so true. Kadeem Hardison. No, I don't see that. You know why? Because he likes action figures. He's awesome.
That's what he does now, is action figures?
Mm-hmm. He unboxes and he's got his own channel on YouTube and everything. It's really cool. People should check it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea. He's in this movie.
Which I didn't realize it was him because he didn't have his Dwayne Wayne glasses on. Or his vest. His little bolo tie.
Pork pie hat.
He looks so good in that show. He's the reason to watch Different World. Well, aside from Cree Summer. But yeah, I didn't recognize him. And then there was another guy that Sean said was dead, but we found out he's alive.
I could have sworn Richard T. Jones
He's alive,
was dead.
Sean. He's alive. I don't know
thought he
why you want him
died.
to be dead so bad. So weird.
I don't want him dead. I just thought he was dead.
Hey, aren't you dead?
Lilo Brancato, is he dead? He might be.
Oh, I'm
I
sure
don't know.
he, with that name.
I shouldn't make that joke.
he was-
I don't know if he's alive.
He was
or
shot
dead.
in an Italian restaurant. Hang on. Lilo.
And Stitch.
Oh,
Aw. He gets that joke all the time, I bet.
do you suppose he does? He's 48 years. Hey, he's your age.
Hey, we're the same age. Hey.
And former Sopranos actor Lilo Brancato mentoring at New Jersey Rehab Center.
Good for him. He's still working on, according to IMDb, he's got 7 upcoming projects.
Cool.
Good for him.
I mean, cool. I just can't build
All he
up
did,
the...
all he did in this movie was he did a De Niro impression and then he did a Pacino impression, and that was it. And then he learned a speech from Henry V and got the big moment of the movie for no good reason.
Yeah, he was annoying, but I would look really good in the glasses he was wearing. That's what I walked away with from this film.
Yeah, and then Stacey Dash was in this movie.
The Candace Owens of actors. God, that woman. And again, like,
Fox News picked me.
yeah, 100%. I think of her like in Clueless. That's the
Yeah.
one film that I won't get on her about, obviously. But in this movie, it's just like every other acting job outside of Clueless. She's dead behind the eyes and she's got nothing to say. Oh, I love when they tried to make her have like a little part where they're rapping and they have her do a sing-song kind of voice. It's as terrible as you imagine.
That's the woman's role in hip-hop, Amy, is to come in and do a singing part of a man's song.
Yeah, but here's
That's
the
what
thing.
women in hip-hop do.
Maybe you could sing. Like, actually sing. And not do... oh, God, I couldn't even... I keep going to Ghetto Superstar, because it's like, the Ghetto Superstar, that is what we... Like, that's what that sounds like to me.
Go Hamlet, go Hamlet, go Hamlet. Actual dialogue from this movie.
Yeah. I don't understand why.
I want to
say-
go to a Royal
at least-
Shakespeare Company play.
Go Hamlet.
And just go Hamlet,
Go Hamlet.
go Hamlet, and just have everybody look at me like, she's got to be a Yank, like a total Yank. You bet I am. Good Christ. God, we're just.
They
it's
really
so
thought.
sad.
They really looked at this and thought they had Dead Poets Society.
I swear to God. That was the first thing that came to my head, too. I'm just like, oh, when's Oh Captain, My Captain coming up?
You know Robin Williams turned this down.
Can you blame him? Not
Well, he had to make
one
Mrs.
bit.
Doubtfire.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was really busy making shit films.
How much worse would this be if he were in it?
Well, yeah, pretty bad.
But Gregory Hines is in the movie.
And I like him. Oh, I like that
no
Gregory
tap
Hines.
shoes.
None. Like, really, Gregory? I'm gonna get out my White Knights copy and go to town.
Did you know that Danny DeVito, at 4 feet 10 inches tall, is 2 inches too short to actually be in the military?
Huh.
Are you on IMDb or Wikipedia?
Did you know? You didn't know that until I told you.
No, I didn't. I didn't know. That's okay.
Bow down. Bow down to the knowledge.
I don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing that, Sean.
I thought you said he was like 5'1" or 5'2", so he might be.
I might be 1
inch
taller than him.
1 inch taller than Danny DeVito.
That, you know what? Let's drink to that. All right. You know what, though? I maintain that I could cosplay him.
Did you
I want to
a
see
bald
this
cap?
now.
I have a great potato shape and a pair of khakis, so that's gonna look good.
Stop body shaming Danny DeVito.
I'm body shaming myself, you fuckwad. Why is it always about everybody? Like, no one cares about my feelings on this show. Nobody. You guys suck. Anyway, I'm okay.
We turned off the credits so we didn't get to hear the closing credits song, United by Prince Ital Joe and Mark Wahlberg.
I feel like it's bad, so I don't think we missed anything. Anyone else?
IMDb claims this was actually re-released the same year with a different title. By the book.
Oh, the one that I read said that it was actually going to be called Army Intelligence.
Because that's what? It's an oxymoron.
Oh, get out! Go sit in your car and repent. God damn it, this film.
Take James Earl Jesus Clog with you.
How dare you? Don't besmirch the good name of James Earl Jesus.
James Earl Jesus has to help him.
He does, that's true.
Because
that's true.
clearly there's some issues going on here.
Clearly.
MJ, what was your favorite scene?
There were scenes.
This is where you just say, oh, I love the whole film. That way you don't have to answer any questions.
This is like the most screenwriting 101 bullshit you've ever seen in your life.
100%.
It was like they do the false crisis, false dawn, which is like where you have like a fake crisis that everybody thinks is the end of the world, and then you have the fake dawn where it's like, okay, everything's better. Oh no, the real crisis is here and everything's bad, and now that crisis is over and everything's great and we've won the day.
See, I prefer just having a regular crisis. I have enough with the regular crisis that I don't need a false crisis. I don't need it. I'm good.
I feel like my entire life is a false crisis. My life would be more interesting than this movie, and that's saying a lot.
I think any of our lives would be more interesting than this movie.
Yeah.
Why is this movie 2 hours and 9 minutes long?
Why wasn't it longer?
No need.
There's no need. I just feel like this is needless, you know?
This movie could have been an email.
This movie should have been an email. God damn it. For fucking real. Holy shit.
Oh, God. Just the number of scenes where they just stop to just march and chant. Just march and chant. And then at the end, where they all learned to march and chant to Shakespeare, I didn't see it coming.
I think this was the point where I dissociated.
Sounds about right.
Oh, it's so bad, you guys. You know what? You could chop up a scene. This movie could have been more efficient, like within 80 minutes. You know?
Yeah.
Just cut out the needless bullshit.
It's a lot
The
of
scenes
needless
go
stuff.
on forever.
They do.
Just like speed them up a little bit. Just condense.
Yes.
And that's not something I normally say about movies. Normally I want more, but this one needs condensing.
It needs serious condensing.
This scene could have been a montage.
This means should have been 100%.
Yeah, there wasn't really a montage.
No.
There should have been.
Yeah,
like,
there was. There was. When they were on that one course thing, or no? Showed them out in the rain a few times, and then they were running, and then there was...
I guess.
But they didn't use, like, a traditional song, like it was just incidental music playing. So maybe that's what threw us off, because it didn't have a good hook or a guitar lick.
I think they were just chanting.
They were just chanting.
What do they call... I don't know what they call it in the military. I'm insulting someone.
Oh, they're just yelling.
It's just when they're, like, all marching at the same time, and they have to say, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 blah.
It might just be marching.
Don't know what they call that. But according to Gregory Hines, it's going to save their lives one day.
Well...
I climbed a rope. I'm safe from bullets.
You know?
Wow, you got your immunity once you reach the top there, man.
It's a good thing.
Great job.
It's the good thing I had the flu for 4 days after fucking doing all this shit in the rain.
Right.
Because now I can survive bullets.
Bullets. Colors. Yeah.
I'm tired now.
I know. We should put you down for a nap, actually.
It's getting close.
Yep. Yeah.
Sugar.
It was the sheer length of this film. It was the needless things, the filler. whoever edited it needs to go on meds.
It's the sloth from Zootopia was the editor on this.
Tell me you're not lying. Are you sure?
I'm just assuming, considering how slow it is.
Oh! I thought
Burn!
that'd be funny.
Zootopia burn.
Oh, it's hard to make one of those. You know what I mean?
Not a lot of.
I just made the first one. I just made the first one in history. You're welcome.
Mark that down, folks. You heard it here first.
See, my passion of the mind is Zootopia. When I go to sleep, I end up in Zootopia.
My passion of the mind is drinking wine and not crying. That's all I've got left.
Wait, when you fall asleep and you have a dream, it's just you drunk and not crying.
Yeah, having a great time.
Whoa.
Enjoying my life, liking who I am. You know, all those things that some people just do naturally. I just punish myself. Just like watching this film was punishment.
1994 has been a
Punished us
punishment.
all.
Oh,
Beverly Hills Cop and this.
God, I forgot.
We did watch The Crow. But then we also watched Cops
was
and
good.
Robertsons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which ruined it.
Cops
Like
and Robertsons.
we should have watched Cops and Robertsons first and then The Crow. I think then you
Well-
just palate cleanser.
You know, we got to watch it like days before at least, so
True.
it wasn't ruined immediately.
Oh, you're right.
We had some days of bliss before the
for the
The inevitable
Pain.
come down.
yeah.
It was rough.
We're druggies, and 1994 films are our drugs.
1994 films are just terrible.
Well, that's
they're
they're
just
like the
all
drugs
bad.
that like you have a really cheap dealer just selling you aspirin out of the back of their car, telling you it's coke. Just chop it up.
But why does this movie exist?
Poor judgment.
Right? Yeah. I liked what I read, where it said something to the effect of, Penny Marshall really wanted to work with Devito, and this film really leaned into the strengths. And I'm like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. You know what he was good in? Taxi.
Mm-hmm.
I would even say Twins.
War of the Roses?
War of the Roses. Romancing the Stone. Like those movies are to his strengths. This movie just made me hate him.
Because he's such a dick.
He's such a dick. He does not listen to anyone. He talks over everyone. He's got the worst fucking attitude. I swear to God, I dated this guy.
Dude, he goes out and he's like trying to yell at the people that are doing their morning run and chant thing.
Yeah,
And it's like, dude, you're on a military base. You're not going to get them to stop
Right.
chanting
By
in the
just
morning.
yelling at them.
oh, hey, this one random civilian wants us to stop doing what we're doing. Everybody go back to bed.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're right. Don't worry, man. We'll get in. We didn't realize what time it was.
God
what time
damn,
it was.
I'm so sorry.
I feel so bad for waking you up. There's thousands of us, and there's one of you. So, I mean...
Oh, but just wait. He'll get used to it, and then he'll start doing it himself. Because he's getting with the program now.
Getting with the program.
You see, that happens later in the movie.
It's gonna not be a dick after a while. I don't know.
That's so great.
Somebody,
Good for us.
So many just like obvious setups and payoffs. Like they intentionally drive past the giant tower thing that he's gonna have to like climb down later. Like, and he goes, "Hey, what's that? Oh, that's our tower. We're real proud of that. Let's keep going." Why did we mention this? Who knows why we mentioned it? It probably won't be coming back at all.
Oh, right.
Oh no, of course not. Why would it come back? What would we do with it?
Oh, my God.
I actually asked during the movie, did AI write this? No, it's a 1994 movie, but like, is this what the Terminators are actually doing? Like with the,
Yeah.
they're sending them back in time with really shitty movies.
Oh, my God.
It's like Terminator meets Mystery Science Theater. I know what we can do to kill these humans and torture them for long periods of time. We're going to send a Terminator back in time, and he's just going to set up the year 1994 with the worst goddamn movies. And they're going to watch them going, I thought we remembered this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, and what's great is that us three are the main characters there.
Oh, yes.
Because it's only happening to us.
Nobody else is watching these
Nobody
movies.
else is watching these fucking movies.
Nobody else is watching 1994 movies in chronological order.
God damn it. That's true.
Maybe we end the world.
We're still doing this on December 31st.
Oh my god.
It's our fault the world is ending.
You know, if anyone had the power, it's us.
We are the main characters.
We are the main characters. We're who matters, and you all are NPCs that also don't listen to our podcast.
Yes, imagine we're like the worst main characters ever. Nobody pays attention to us, but we're all main characters anyway.
Oh no.
Shit, I'm supposed to be entertaining this whole time?
Oh no!
Fuck.
That's terrible.
I was sitting in the corner with Louis C.K. Fuck.
Oh no!
Ah!
God damn. I'm
Maybe
just...
want to keep the conversation going? Or?
Nah, I'm good. do you suppose we could talk about what we're gonna watch next week instead?
I mean, we've still got 15 minutes left.
Yeah, let's talk about what we're gonna watch next week, and then we can tell each other about what we did this week.
Next week is Speed Week.
Oh shit!
Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock in Speed.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
The podcast cannot go lower than 55 miles per hour, or it will explode.
This reminds me of several Bob's Burgers episodes. Because there's Bob building his bus from Speed.
That's right.
And then there is the bus in the episode where they are telling the story of the British people.
Yes.
And
Yep.
there's an exploding scone on the bus.
Yes.
And they can't drive it under 55 miles an hour. But then they ran it into a bunch of broken beds, and it was all good.
Right. That's right. God, I forgot him painting little Keanu.
Yes, and he
Little
talks
Keanu
to him, and
talking
he's
to
like,
him. Yep.
he's got
Thanks,
his
little Keanu.
sweatpants on, and he's really drunk. He makes his and then he's like, "Oh, I should be with my wife." And then he walks across to Jimmy Pesto's in his underpants and
that's
dances salsa with his wife.
And then they find the mold on the wall at Jimmy Pesto's. See, I told you we could fill 15 minutes. We'll just describe Bob's Burgers episodes to you. You'll love
do
us
that all
for it.
day.
Yeah.
Is there any Bob's Burgers that relate back to Renaissance man?
Do they ever make a...
Do they do any hip-hop Shakespeare?
No, but they did do hip-hop.
That's it.
That's hip-hop.
Because Linda always wanted to do dancing.
Right.
And so Bob took a class. He wanted to take a ballroom dancing class, but when he got there, the lady was being taken out on a stretcher.
Right.
For the ballroom dancing. So he was like, okay, well, there's hip-hop, and then that'll be great. Mm-hmm. And so then there's a lady in there, and she's like, that's hip-hop.
Because that's hip-hop. That's hip-hop. And then
so she explains everything, because that's hip-hop.
Right. And I know you've seen the actual, like, the woman that... There's a white woman that had those commercials back in the day. She's like... And she'd be like, walk in, and she's just like, you know, putting one foot in front of the other. She's like, and then you gotta cross your arms like this, because that's hip-hop. And that's what they modeled that after. She was like a white woman in her 40s teaching hip-hop. And, by the way, didn't nail one move. Not one. Couldn't even cross their arms like it was like, you know, really high up in the air.
I've seen too many white women do that.
Why do they do that? I can't
even do it like that. I can't even do it correctly.
Like
hate
your
it.
elbow is above your head.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a podcast.
No one cares. Look at us. We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care.
We're going to do after the show, we're going to do a quick photo shoot with the two of you doing that pose back to back and rotating.
That's hip hop. Oh, I'm like,
Because
yeah,
that's
because
hip hop.
I have to do it this way, then you have to do it the other way. That's right. That's right.
That
yeah.
and the caption is "That's hip hop."
And that's hip hop. I'm here for this. 100%. Absolutely.
Mark Wahlberg is the only one that doesn't rap in the movie.
And you know what? I think we're all the better for it. I feel
Except
good about
in his song or whatever.
Yeah.
Except for that fucking song.
multiple soundtrack songs that he got.
If anything happens to me, you guys, please play that at my funeral.
They're gonna be so confused, just like, what in the hell is playing?
I have
here?
a whole list of songs that only you guys will understand why it's funny to me. And you're not going to hear one sad song on there. Like, it's going to be, like, circus music for a little bit, some Baroque period, you know, like, some classical. Then there's going to be, like, you know, a random comedian in the middle of everything telling a really dirty joke.
Merman, something in there.
Yeah.
We'll just drop in Hulk Hogan's wrestling theme.
Dun, dun, dun. Yes. Dude, you know what they should do? Okay, hey, put me in a casket. I mean, I want to be cremated, but, like, take me in a casket and give me some wrestling music to enter in on. Somebody just pushes me in. And wouldn't that be awesome?
Fireworks shooting out.
There's tassels all over the oh my god, yes, let's do this.
And then I have to do the Douglas from IT Crowd thing. Amen.
Slam that door open. And then fight with the priest.
Knock over the casket. Fight with the
And then we'll take several pictures of me and have me change my facial expressions in each one so you can just keep changing them up there.
Yes. And I'll just be standing there. That'll be my job. I'll just
change the picture each time. Oh, you guys, it sucks I'm going to be dead. I really want to go to this.
You know what? Maybe we need to have your funeral,
while you're still alive.
While you're still alive, yeah.
Let's do that. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. We should do that. That way I don't have to miss it. Even better.
Live stream it, yes.
Yeah, and then even better that I can actually sit in the coffin and like wave at people when I'm coming in with the entrance music. And then they'll be like, and I'll be like, don't worry, soon enough. I just wanted to see your reactions to if I was dead. You know.
It's the world's greatest prank.
Oh my god.
Let's just start inviting people to Amy's funeral tomorrow. See how many RSVPs we get back.
Okay, I don't want to manifest this, guys. I don't want to manifest this. I just thought of Ross when everyone thought that Ross was dead.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the amount of TV shows that have done that trope. It's like, oh, man, he's dead.
And then the hot girl shows up at his funeral. He's like, wait, I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
And then she's freaked out.
Yep.
Logically.
Because he just wants to get in her pants. Obviously.
Oh, Ross.
Oh, Ross. You goofball.
How are you ever going to get those leather pants off?
Oh! That was such an avoidable thing. Like, he just wore those just to piss Chandler off, and then he gets all... you know what? Karma.
Yeah.
And you look like a sleaze. Sorry, Ross. Go fuck yourself.
Don't wear leather pants anywhere.
Exactly.
That's how you fix that problem.
Well, I mean, you can wear them, like, outside when it's cold.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe don't snuggle up with a girl.
Yeah, in the winter.
In the winter.
And when you're like, going out.
Yeah.
Like, it's not for indoor use.
Certainly isn't.
Or, like, well, like, I mean... home use. That's
right.
what it is. It's not
Just
for home use.
the moral of the story is don't be so stubborn.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to prove to anybody
That's
with leather
exactly
pants.
it. That's exactly it. Well said.
Cut to the heart of it, you know. That's what people are here for, is my taking them aside like a father, putting my arm around them and telling them the meaning of what we've just been discussing.
You know, if you can't be a dad, pretend to be a dad.
This whole podcast is a simile.
Fuck off. God damn
It's a
it.
reference to the movie because they talk about similes.
You know, I don't even know if I remember what a simile is. I know they explained it in the movie, but I walked out. So, there's that.
We stayed awake during the movie. That was something. MJ didn't sleep once.
I feel
I
like...
didn't.
Yeah, no, but you did get on your Switch at one point.
I did. I started playing Rogue Legacy 2. I was like, I'm out.
What is Rogue Legacy 2?
It's a very fun little game that's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. You basically just go in. There's no dragons, but it's like the dungeon part of that, because you go in and you have the classes, and you pick a character and you go through all these little dungeons and you can find creatures.
Tacos.
There was a Sir Taco.
I told you.
It was fantastic, and that was the old game though. The new one is less fun names, but like there were some really fun names in the old one. Sir Taco, and there was, what else was there? Oh, Sir Taco had IBS.
What is wrong with
So Sir Taco Bell.
Yeah. 100%. You know, you're the only person that has ever made a reference to Taco Bell giving you the shits.
I've never, no one's
No one's
made that
ever
joke
done that before.
Kind of like Renaissance Man. None of those jokes or anything you've ever seen before. It's certainly not 15 minutes of exposition to set up everything in the fucking movie.
Yeah, you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Hey, you know, you don't have to do tell, don't show. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's not enough. You could actually, like, if you want to tell us, like, the big guy in the room is, like, a former football player, you don't need to go through 10 minutes of fucking dialogue to tell us that. Just have
you.
a picture of him somewhere, like a picture of him in a uniform, maybe on a newspaper or something, showing,
Yes.
like, oh, hey, you're the same guy as that.
Same guy.
Done. I've shortened your scene to 15 seconds
Yeah.
from the 10 that you fucking made it.
Hence,
With just one single fucking visual.
hence this movie could have been an email.
This movie could have been an email.
Should have been an email. What the
Renaissance
fuck?
Man. This movie should have been an email.
Fuck yes. Oh, sorry, James Earl Jesus.
James
Wait
Earl
for it.
Jesus, it's time to go off.
Oh no, this is a long one. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom
Howard
come.
be thy name.
Howard by their.
Howard be thy name.
Did you say Howard?
So our podcast studio, Amy has put a clock in it.
Yeah, and at the top of each hour, James Earl Jones reads a passage from the Bible.
So we call it James Earl Jesus
James
clock.
Earl Jesus clock. That's exactly what it is.
Also, that clock is wrong. It says it's 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock.
Shit.
Are you watching the trailer for the movie?
Oh no, I'm setting up my Sims game.
There's also a Sir Taco the Third that was
Yeah.
gay,
No.
and the trait gay just simply says you are a fan of the man.
You can silence that maybe if you want to. I don't know.
I'll try.
That'd be,
If you
that could be a
click the
thing you
button.
could do.
Oh,
Where is it?
There's the button.
It doesn't
hold
work.
on. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's at 95. That's why it was loud.
Yeah. Thank you. Good day. Yeah, so next week we got Speed. So, and
Speed.
here's the thing. Bus from Speed. I remember quite liking this movie, so I'm excited. I hope that maybe we can have more than just one good movie that came out in 1994.
Right now is The Crow and what?
Probably Speed.
Is The Crow the only good movie we've seen this year?
Wait, wasn't there one earlier than that we...
I thought there was might be one.
Oh, here. hang
Wasn't
on.
Beverly Hills Cop 3. I know that.
Certainly was not.
The Crow was great. There's that one, yeah.
Oh, Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we
I'll
love
give you
that one.
one.
Yep. Don't give
Cops
it to me.
Cops and Robbers wasn't good. Brain Scan definitely wasn't good.
Fucking brain
Fucking
scan.
Clifford.
Oh, God.
Leprechaun 2. Oh, man. What a fucking year this has been. The Paper.
I wanted to like The Paper so much. I still like you, Michael Keaton, but that just didn't deliver.
We should have watched Silence of the Hams.
Oh.
We had great time with the parody movies last
Every one
year.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds funny.
Wait, didn't we have, wasn't, the one with, Sean Young? Didn't we have that at the beginning of the year? Or was that last year?
That was last year.
I swear it was this year.
No, it was last year. We had 8 seconds this year.
God, we did.
It's weird how many of these movies from 1994 are not available. Like when you go looking for
Yeah.
them, like we were thinking about maybe watching The Cowboy Way instead of Renaissance Man, which would have sucked too, but it's not available. So we're like, we have to watch this. We don't get a choice.
We didn't really, like Fuzzy said, the universe chose for us.
Yes.
You know, we watched I'll Do Anything. That was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Watched Three of Hearts. That was awful.
Oh, God,
Oh.
yeah.
Intersection. Nobody wants that.
No.
Oh, Intersection. I forgot about that movie. Richard Gere.
God, House Party 3.
Oh, that was a nightmare.
That fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Good God.
I'm realizing how many of the movies I haven't watched.
Because you missed a lot this year.
Yeah.
Reality Bites. That was disappointing.
I liked it. But I've always liked that movie. That's just me.
Yeah, so that's been the year so far.
So far, and I don't really foresee it getting any better. So you should stick with us and keep listening to us complain about movies of 1994.
We still have Speed.
Oh, Bus from Speed. Yeah.
Speed, and then Wolf, starring Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, because he's a wolf in that one.
Good one. Good one, Mary Kate.
I know. Thank you. I just watched that. They keep saying it. Good one, Mary Kate.